Have you ever made a hiring decision that you regretted? Well, we interviewed the owner and chef of Papa's restaurant and asked him some tips on making good hiring choices. Let's see what he had to say.
My name is John Thiel. I'm the owner and chef of Papa Restaurant in Alameda, 2320 Central Avenue, right across from the Alameda Theater. We serve California Mediterranean cuisine. We try to use as much local farms and meat purveyors and local ingredients as possible. I think it would have to be my first hire, actually. When I was opening the restaurant, I chose a sous chef to help me in the kitchen. And being the first time I made this choice, this is my first restaurant, so I didn't know exactly how to screen people correctly. And it turned out the guy just wanted to put tomato sauce and mozzarella cheese basically on top of everything. And so we didn't really see eye to eye about food, and he got pretty upset when I had to let him go after 2 days. I learned to extend the interviewing process a little bit further. Everyone's on their best behavior in an interview, and they always do a really good job when they do a food tryout because they're focused on just one thing. But I think it's important to get somebody in the kitchen for 1 to 3 to 5 days, even if it's somebody really, really important that you're going to rely on. You have to be able to have that communication. So I've changed my approach since then. I look for personality. I look for not always the most experienced person. I like people that have a good base amount of training, and then I like to be able to expand on that training and kind of train them our way, so to speak. It's a bit easier to gain a fluid team type feel when you don't have people that have been doing it a certain way for a really long time. Unfortunately, that's the downside of having too much experience. Some people kind of tend to stay away from that because the old saying, an old dog can't learn new tricks. I tend to follow my gut, honestly. It's a small restaurant here, so it's important that everyone kind of gets along and wants to be on the same team. So I look at myself sort of as a coach of a team, and I got to figure out how to make the players all play well together. So sometimes it doesn't have to have the most experience, but just knowing that they're here for all the reasons to take care of the guests and to do a good job and be professional is good enough, and we can kind of get them up to speed from there. Taking the time, like I said before, and finding someone that is going to be a good fit, that wants to fit in here. I try to treat people fairly. I lay down the standards of the restaurant right away, and you either get it or you don't. And if you do, this is a pretty great place to work. It's a good family feel. The staff is pretty close. The food's good, and they get free wine after work.
I hope that helps with some of your hiring decisions. I'm Morenz with D&B Digital TV, and I'll see you next time right here.